highlights, which we'll touch on. But I got to assume that, before we get into those specific highlights, what are your initial thoughts on the game overall? You had the defending ropes, or the defending champs on the ropes. Were you able to pull some silver linings out of that and kind of build off that this week?
Oh yeah, of course. The guys came out and they did a great job. I can tell that it was in the atmosphere all week. Doing practice time, doing film session, guys was really tuned in and focused up. They wanted, they really wanted that. And you could tell by the product we put on the field on Saturday. Guys came out and held no bars and just played all the way great to the end. So it's a good game.
It definitely did feel electric. You could see the excitement in the players, and I think the fans kind of fed off some of it. Yeah. Sure. So you were feeling that too. You could see that.
It was all in that. Like I said, the atmosphere was beautiful. It was great. There's a lot of great things that's going on. I mean, we had fun. We really did.
Yeah, I felt like it was a really good turnout for the fans that came in. So I know you all wanted that W as the team, and everyone in that building was obviously just jonesing for that. Really, really hungry for it. So. It was good to see kind of that upward momentum shift. So this is kind of a tough question. There was a lot of defensive penalties down the stretch there, and so I'm not as familiar with the arena football penalties. Can you clarify what some of those were down there?
Oh yes, we had a few when the linebacker happened to be at 5 yards before the snap of the ball, and he can't roll out, meaning he can't lean. He has to be still and come from out of burst. Okay. So we had a couple of those in some key moments, and also with a defensive end, their hands, with any defensive lineman in general, their hands have to be down prior to snap.
Oh, they have to be in a 3-point stance?
Yes, they have to be in a 3-point stance, or 4-point or whatever, but their hands must be on the ground.
Okay.
So we had a couple guys with hands coming up, so those were key penalties and key times that but we'll learn from it.
Yeah, no, and I kept hearing the ref call out the play, and I thought he couldn't be in a 3-point stance. So I was really confused, obviously, but I'm very green I'm very green. So you're gonna have to coach me through some of this. I don't know if they told you some of that.
No, we'll figure it out together.
Okay,
that's what I do. I coach. So let's go.
I say, well, unfortunately, I don't think they're paying you extra to coach the host and / announcers.
I mean, we're a team, so it's all together. So it's going on in one bill.
Very positive attitude. I like that. So, the offense, big strength of your team. Lorenz had a big night. It looked like he had 287 yards, 7 touchdowns. I think.
And he was 26 for 41.
That's
pretty big. And he made some key throws. If you look back on film, the one he threw to Martinez on the corner route. Yeah. He put it in the perfect spot, the only way he can get it. He made some key throws, and the guys ran their routes, and the O-line blocked, made it happen for him.
Yeah, he looked very much on point and very looked pleased with his performance, as was I. So I was glad to see him really kind of shine in some of those big moments.
Yes, Coach OJ did a great job of putting them in good situations. And like I said, everyone did their job of focusing. It was just seeing great plays in the arena game.
Yeah. Now, the one I was really excited to see come back this week, our man
Sean Thomas.
No, Juice Walker.
Oh, Juice.
Yes.
Had a great week. Yes,
so
he did.
I was excited to see him come back. He was able to get back out on the field. He'd been out for a few games due to an injury. He ended up with 2 receptions, 89 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
2 tugs. Yes, he did.
So he was averaging a touchdown per catch. If for those of you out there keeping track, that's pretty good average.
Pretty good. I'll take it any time. And we fought for Juice to play last week. Fought the tooth and nails for him to get back, and it worked out. So when things need to be, he had to come out there and shine. He had a great game.
What was it like to see him catch that first play back out on the field after missing these games from injury? First catch, touchdown. I think we were announcing, and I had said something to the effect of, "Oh, I can't wait to see Juice. Oh, maybe he'll just catch the first touchdown."
Again, it was good money ball from the gunslinger. He put it right where he can get it. He's seeing the split 2 guys, and Juice kept his eyes on it and took it in the end zone.
I can't remember if it was that. I think it was that one that at first I thought it was going to be intercepted, but Juice maneuvered around that guy, snagged the ball, and then just kept on back to the end zone. So were you all pretty excited for his return to see that first play?
We root for a guy like that. He's a vet, long time, been in the game, works hard on and off the field, and just does everything the right way. That's why he wanted to buy a captain. So for him to go through the first game and only play a half and get banged up, and it felt good for him, to see him go out there and succeed and go do what he do.
He didn't miss a step, it looked like. So if he would, kind of makes you wonder maybe he would have caught 4 touchdowns if he missed one more game. You know,
no, we don't need one. I'll take.
I'm not saying I want him to miss.
No, not at all. So I'll take that average of 2 catches with tugs. I'll take it all day. So
now another impressive performance. Agent Zero himself.
Oh yes, the Max man.
13 receptions, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns. Max Novak. He was making plays all over the field. Seems to kind of be almost like a safety blanket for Lorenz. That or just Lorenz, he knows he's going to be making those catches because he was doing his thing that night.
As always, another guy that's doing those things the right way on and off the field, and you see the pudding when he on Saturday nights. Again, he came in and just do his thing. And Lorenz put, they know each other from back playing with each other in Washington, and so they already had it.
That bond.
That bond and whatnot. So, and then you'll see them. They're gonna make a lot of plays this year in general.
Yeah,
Max, like I say, Max is a good guy.
Well, they've been doing it all season so far, and I think he was. I'm trying to think if he was leading. I
think he's leading, and then we have Ryan Martinez.
Yeah,
he's second. So the offense is, they're doing their thing right now. Even Juice is creeped in 7th spot.
Yeah.
With only 2 games on it, 1.5 game. And so I'm saying the offense is doing their thing for sure.
Yeah, really for Juice. I mean, like you said, 1.5 games. Yeah. Have the numbers he has. Yeah, and I think Max currently has 25 receptions, 262 yards for 6 touchdowns.
6 tugs, yes.
So, yes. I mean, the guy, he's definitely contributing a lot to this team.
That core, just in general, is just a great wide receiver core.
So you guys are used to seeing this. This is nothing new for you.
It's arena football,
Yeah.
And when you can bring in guys, so we have a gunslinger, you got guys that run routes, and then you put an OC with an OJ. That's what you're going to get,
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have your bumps and bruises and things, but if we go in and week by week and clear things up, get on the film, get a good film session, and come back out and bang it out.
Yeah, so like Jansen and I were just blown away by all these players, but I guess you in practice with them, you see them, you knew what was coming, so it's definitely fun for the fans to see big plays downfield, touchdowns left and right, so it's pretty exciting. So.
Yes. That's what arena ball is about, giving the fans what they want.
Yeah, so these were the players that I was just kind of looking at the stat sheet, but you as a coach, you probably see the game differently, especially me I'm not necessarily going to see everything that takes place on a field. I'm able to see the numbers and see what jumps out to me. Was there anyone else that I'm probably not mentioning that needs some attention here? What they did this week?
On the offensive side of the things, the Matthews, Ashley Mack. He's a total pro in my eyes. He don't get the ball that much, but he's never a dull moment or never frying saying, I want the ball, I pound around. He's just like a team player. I do whatever it takes. And in some of those throws, he's the one stepping up in the pocket. That's helping us giving that extra second to the gunslinger.
Okay.
So you can throw those touchdowns. Exactly, Okay. So, he's a total team player on the offensive side. And like I say, it's someone to look out for. Because we're going to get the ball back in his hands. We're going to figure it out. We got to fix our run game. It's kind of sloppy right now.
Yeah.
We're going to fix that. OJ doing some things now to help that go. And you're going to start seeing Matthews go. But like I said, it's total. He's a big piece of that puzzle as well.
Try to get a little more balance.
Yeah, it's a little more balance. And then on the defense side, I would say Tony Neal. He just give you everything he has. Not the most athletic guy, but very
big heart,
works hard. It's a pro. Want to be here, as we say. You don't have to be here. You get to be here, and he's truly the true definition of one of those type of guys. And like I say, when we cut on the film, he make plays week by week. He's making plays, but defense is not playing up the part so far. But he's one of those guys that definitely sticks out and give us a bright spot to look forward to.
And see, those are the things that I miss. I didn't play football growing up, so what I see is the quarterback, the running back, or the wide receiver.
But that's what the media want you to do. That's football. It's just life we live in right now. Offense makes things go. You want to see some excitement, but always defense winning championships.
There's somebody in the trenches doing something.
Yes, it's a total team game. As far as 11 guys, but 8 guys in this game. So 8 guys doing 8 jobs. That's our slogan. And it takes all 8 guys to do their job the correct way for each play to work. So you're seeing it now.
How the new guy doing? I'm drawing a blank on his name. He had just signed, I think, that week.
Offensive defense.
He was defense.
Big Goose.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a big Samoan.
Yeah, it was
Big Goose. Says he did first game. I kind of knew he was going to be kind of winded a little bit, so I tried to number his reps on the field. But he when you cut on film again, you can see what big what we're looking for, a great push up the middle.
I saw him getting a little bit of pressure on a couple plays, so I was like, I told Jensen, I said, that's the new guy. I got to meet him the other day. Yeah, he and I'm glad he's on our side.
I am too. Great pickup on him.
Now, we did see a lot of injuries during the game. A lot of players going down. Is everybody all right? I don't know how much you want to divulge or if there's anything you want to, but, a lot of people were kind of slow to get up on some of those.
I mean, it's football. We're playing on a concrete floor for basically on turf. So, I mean, at the end of the day, just you get your bumps and bruises, you get dinged up, but that's where you have a whole week to recover, be a pro, get to the trainers and take care of your body. So it kind of bumps and bruises. Everyone hurt once camp started. So you just learn how to play through it. It's mental.
I see, and I told Jensen during the game, I said I never could have done football. I would have passed out as soon as somebody was running out. Running at me.
They switch gears and go on the other side and run at them.
I might have stood a chance there, but I probably wouldn't have caught anybody. I'm not fast enough. I know where I'm at in life.
I got you. I get it.
I think my quote to him was, I would have passed out before they could have sacked me with the ball, and then I would have woken up 2 days later not knowing what happened.
What's going on?
Yeah. So, what about our kicker Billy? He doing all right?
Yeah, he's doing fine. I was able to talk to him on Sunday. Let everything go down. And just he's a great kicker. He he does great things, and he's known in this league as a vet that can make things happen. That's why I felt 100% when I'm going with him, I'm still having him. So things happen. Think about sports and anything is to find a way to humble you. And just, go back and humiliate you so you can go back and do it again because he's going to get a chance again
100%.
To do the same thing for us. And I'm pretty sure 100% he's going to knock it out.
Well, and I've seen him kick. I mean, the guy is a stud. And I can't imagine, he had to be helped off the field in case you missed it. And so when he came back to even make the kick at all during the game, I was like, man, this guy's a trooper. So I definitely hope he's all right and hope he's back making some kicks for us the rest of the season.
Yeah, so he'll be fine. He'll be here tomorrow. Like I say, he's fine. We talk about it. He said do better. This is a slogan you live by. So at the end of the day, he'll be fine.
Good to hear.
I know.
Now, I did notice right before halftime, I think things getting a little chippy between the two teams.
Oh, yeah.
So now, as a coach, do you kind of like that? Since it's a home game, you want the guys standing up for their palace, so to speak, or do you want them to be like, hey, let's reel it in? I don't want any flags thrown. I don't.
Yes, you always like control it. We're in a battle. You're gonna have your heated moments. Guys gonna do things, but as my guys say, ball and chill. We got to stay focused and complete the task. And play with your helmets and your shoulder pads. So I don't like all the rah-rah. Not all the time. Some others call for, but be a pro and figure it out. Because it's a violent sport, it's a barbaric sport, and it's gonna have your moments. But like I say, just stay a pro and just ball and chill, as my guys say.
Yeah. I gotta assume once that that blood's flowing,
the adrenaline going. Like I say, you out there, you try to hit the guy as hard as you can. So you have to. A lot of testosterone has to be going through at one time.
Yeah, I noticed some of the Salina players getting in there, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're starting to get under my skin. I'm way up there on the sideline.
Yeah. So that's all part of the game, though. You come, you're gonna get that. Guys are emotional. They love what they're doing, so. They're definitely going, wear everything on their sleeves and then on their chest. Yeah. It's me, like you said, as a coach, it's me to, tame my animals. You know what I'm saying? Tame everybody so we can go really keep that energy and keep it going the whole time.
It sounds like you got control of everything, so that's good to hear that they're all reeled in when they need to be. Before we get into next week's matchup, got to talk about that last catch. So for those of you at home, if you didn't see it, Lorenz threw up.
You should have heard it.
Oh, the
place rocked. It felt like we was at a Lil Wayne concert or something. But it was rocking. Yeah.
It's on the YouTube channel. Go look, search Topeka Tropics versus Salina Liberty. What was he on? Was he on about the 20-yard line?
Probably our own 20.
Yeah.
He threw a nice pass. When it went out of his hand, I was like, this is a possibility that we can make this work. What's up?
Well, and I was just gonna say, but when he pulled back, so I'm a K-State alum,
right on,
and they had just lost that game. I'm having to announce the game, the Tropics game. I'm finding out they lost in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, okay.
I was so sad, and I told Jensen, I said, "There's no way it's gonna happen to us twice. I have a feeling this is gonna be a big play right here." And when he launched that up, and then I have to assume this is exactly how you drew it up.
Yes, that's how we went. OJ said that we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and you're gonna lay right in that spot, and Sean, you coming out the back door.
And it was going to be off 2 Liberty players' hands. That's what he drew up, right?
He drew it exactly like that.
Tip, catch, touchdown.
Boom. That's how you did it.
What was? I heard the stadium. What was it like right there on the sideline with your players?
I told you, I'd have been in a lot of concerts in my life. Lil Wayne is one that has the place rocking, and it felt like I was in a Lil Wayne concert. I mean, it was just loud. It felt like it was like 60, 70,000 people in the arena, and you just feel it in your body. And the place was nuts, man.
Yeah,
as it should. And the sideline went crazy. And I guess it was just a special moment, But that's sports for you,
And that's the best way to put it. That's sports, because you couldn't have scripted that up any crazier, any better, and it was just a lot of fun. And I think basically what we're really needing to drive home here now is that Lil Wayne, you can come to Topeka,
come on,
perform, and you'll have an audience that'll sound like 60,000 people.
Let's get it tropical, my guy.
Yes, if we could pull this off, I feel like the Tropics would need to get backstage passes. If we were able to get him,
backstage passes,
we need it all.
Everything. Him come flip a coin at halftime. I mean, start the game.
I didn't even think about we need to get him there. I have a feeling we might sell that game out easily.
Yeah, easy. We probably go somewhere else. We might go take it to a neutral site.
Go. What's it? I think it's T-Mobile.
We go T-Mobile. Take it KC. Yeah. Trop, come with us.
That's great. So, yeah, that was a fun way to send the game into overtime. Wish we could have locked it down, but for the win. But hey, like same thing with the catch. That's sports. It just didn't bounce our way that day.
Bounce our way, but we put up a fight. We gave ourselves a chance, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, yeah. So this week we've got the Omaha Beef coming. Now they're 3-0, coming in with an undefeated record. Jansen and I looked at some of their stats from their last couple games. In one matchup, it seemed like they were passing the ball a ton. Another matchup, they were running the ball a ton. So they obviously very balanced, being able to do whichever they need to, I guess, depending on the circumstance. Have you guys taken time to sit down and think about plan of attack for this upcoming week?
Oh, yes. Well, first of all, we're not going to change what we do. We're just going to do it better.
Yep.
We've been watching film, checking out tendencies that you do, on different situations and things of that nature. It's a very balanced team as far as what they do. They can run the ball, they can pass the ball. So we got our hands out for us, but that's what we're here for. So, we're going to prepare ourselves, our guys, and get them ready, come out there and just keep getting better.
Well, I don't know what ticket sales look like yet, but I know the first week and the second week were very, very well. I know the owners were happy. So, but I got to assume with the adrenaline and everything, I just keep hearing like little words of mouth of what's going on down there at the Stormont Vale Event Center. And so I'm hoping that we're going to keep that trend going as far as like the audience. What kind of edge does that give you all? I got to assume that's a big swing for you all.
I would say a knife, man. I would say they're more of a feel like they're 21, man. I mean, it's a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of want to. If a lot of you can tell they're happy to be there. It's just an easy home run, man.
Now, did you see? I don't remember which touchdown it was. Did you see Lorenz throw it into the stands?
No, I did. I threw one in the stands.
Oh, you did too?
Oh yeah.
I think it was. I don't remember which touchdown it was. Yeah, but we had one of our owners doing the.
What you did, Victor?
He started waving as soon as he got the touchdown, and Lorenz threw it right up there. We were up on the top level. We were at the top level. I was cracking up, and I can't remember who was on the sideline doing the palm tree. Is that number 5? Or, I can't remember, but I just seeing all the players going, just wilding out, just having fun. It was quite the sight to see. So, but well, I really don't have a whole lot else, but I know you guys have been putting in a ton of work, both the coaches and the players. And doing everything to get this team firing on all cylinders. But I'm sure there's family members, loved ones back at home that are missing out on time with you so that you can get this thing rolling and get it going. Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to or tell anyone back at home that is having to sacrifice some of their time with you right now?
I would like to tell my babies back at home and my lady Mel, Melissa, thanks for letting me do this. I enjoy it. You make it easy for me, and I appreciate you.
That's great. I know it can't be easy. Where's home? I don't remember off the top.
I live in Kansas City, Missouri. Melissa live in Omaha, Nebraska. So at the end of the day, it's a lot of travel and a lot of commitment and trust in situations. But she's letting me do it easy, and I get to figure it out.
That's awesome, because I know just Kansas City back and forth it's a lot of hours on the road.
Yes, so. But like I tell my guys, man, I get to do this. I don't have to do it. It could be someone else. I get to be here. So at the end of the day, I take it, with a smile. I'm happy I'm doing it.
And that's great. I can't imagine everyone has that outlook, especially in the amount of windshield time that some people might have. So I think with the owners that have this group now, it's definitely appreciated. So it's something I've even noticed, because when I was reading all the bios on all these players, I just thought, man, that's got to be tough. I've got a 7-year-old, and just I don't do a fraction of what you all do. So, but appreciate definitely all the work you're putting in, all the miles. To his daughters at home, we appreciate you letting them have us for a little bit longer. Now, greedily, I hope we have them a little longer than the schedule. Hopefully we get to go in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, we're going to figure it out, man. But it's a long season. We still got a lot of things to do to really get to that point. But I think everything is starting to turn, and the guys starting to figure this out. Like it's a voila moment. The light bulb is going off in a lot of guys, and understanding the small things. So, again, we're work in progress, but we're going in the right direction there for sure.
Well, if a novice like me is noticing the adjustments and the changes, then I think people who know football even better will probably say, man, the Tropics are coming along really well.
We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out and get tropical. We are getting tropical. We're going to get tropical.
Get tropical, baby. Right. That's great. Well, we want to thank Hooters for putting up with us and all the team members. We're going to go ahead and sign off. We appreciate you signing in. We want to thank all the sponsors and the new ownership group. Coach, most of all, thank you. Let all the guys know we appreciate them and everything they're doing to keep the community going.
Let's get tropical. Look forward to seeing you all on Saturday to figure this thing out and get some more exciting football. But get on the left side of things though with that W. So thank you.
Get your coconut drinks out and let's get tropical.
Let's get ball and chill.
Have a good one, folks.